Who would LeBron best be suited to suit up with in 2026?
Okay, so first I'm gonna throw Donovan Mitchell out there. No disrespect to him, but I don't and put him in the same category as Giannis and Steph. Partially because I don't think LeBron James, you're talking about happiness, I don't think he wants to go someplace and instill a championship culture. He just got through doing that with the Lakers. I don't think that's how he wants to end his career. While Giannis may be the best player out of the bunch right now, I just don't think that is a good fit sort of schematically, offensively. Steph Curry, for me, is the best fit for LeBron. And it's not just because, as you guys are learning firsthand, there's nothing better than teaming up with a Davidson alum. It's just the fact that these two guys just work hand and fist together, as we've seen. It just works well. The offense is already ready-made. They've played together. They know each other back and forth. They know just by studying each other playing against one another, they know what they're going to do on the court before the other person does it. One thing that Stephen Curry talked about in that Olympic game was that he was getting the ball from LeBron before he even saw the ball coming. These guys know how to play together. They know how to win championships against each other and gold medals with each other. Then add in the Draymond element of this. I think day one, if you put them on the court together and roll the ball out there, they will be able to put together a winning offense and a functional winning culture that's already there in Golden State.
Vinny?
I can't disagree with anything my Davidson teammate just said. I didn't go to Davidson, but he's just, the host Davidson.
We're just basking in greatness
right
now.
Whatever. I can't disagree with anything he said about how they may fit together. My thing with LeBron is at 42, 43 years old, how much heavy lifting do you want to have to do? If you go and play with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, you have to go be the best version of LeBron James that you can afford to be. If you go to Miami, they got a better version of that in Giannis Antetokounmpo. They got a guy in Bam Adebayo that's one of the best two-way players in the league. LeBron has increasingly become a better jump shooter off the ball as he has aged. That's one of the things that has allowed him to be a more effective ball player, playing with Anthony Davis, playing with Luka Doncic. He's not the same jump shooter that he was 10 years ago when he needed to drive the ball to the basket. He needed to control the ball at all times. He's not that anymore. And with those guys being there and playing with the Miami Heat, the franchise, it feels better to me. Like they know how to build out a roster. They've done this before. With LeBron, they've done it. With Jimmy Butler, they're doing it right now. They know how to find the value players, the Gabe Vincents, the Max Struses. They found Tim Hardaway Jr., a Sixth Man of the Year candidate on a value contract. So whether it's 1 year or 2 years, I feel like easing the burden off of what LeBron has to do on a daily basis is key here to keep him upright if you plan on playing meaningful games through April, May, and possibly June. He's still 40 years old, and you're asking him to play in upwards of 100 games. You've got to be careful with that.
I'm thoroughly enjoying Vince trying to speak into existence LeBron in Miami. He is on a multi-hour, multi-show case-building situation. And by the way, I think
can't you see us in June, Wendy, back in Miami? Don't that sound fun?
Yeah. Stephen A. somewhere is toasting a cool drink to your efforts because he's right along with you in spirit. And by the way, I think you could make a good case for Miami. I don't think it's ridiculous. I'm going to tell you, Courtney, I've had the great opportunity to cover LeBron all over the world, cover him at his highest moments, cover him at his lowest moments. I've never enjoyed and felt the gravity of anything more than with that 2004 Olympic team. What a joy and experience that was to go around the world with those guys and see them play together and see how they enjoyed it. And I realize over the course of an 82-game season, it's not going to be like that. There's going to be nights, LeBron has moments where he gets in and out of his team's nerves. And, it'd be fascinating, guys, to see him with Draymond. I mean, they are good friends, but they are frenemies. And there are times where they could be at each other's throats. And I can see Anthony Slater having to come on these shows trying to explain some on-court or off-court issue with Draymond, 3 to 7 times next season. But man, the answer to this question, with no slight to Donovan or Giannis or anybody, it's got to be Steph. We are talking about 2 generational players whose games match. And that night in Paris, Courtney, I'll never forget this one specific moment when Steph's going, he's carrying the U.S. to the gold because they were in a little trouble for a few minutes there. He's hit 2 of the threes, and we can't show the footage because the IOC has those highlights on lock. So I understand you're going to have to try to do your own memory, or you're going to have to just listen to this. Steph is getting double teamed, he's getting pushed, getting double teamed way out like 28 feet from the basket because the French are drowning in the deep end. They're desperate, right? And he throws the ball to LeBron. And LeBron gets the ball, he's got the ball for a half a second, and he makes this face. You gotta be kidding me. Take it back. I said take it back. And Steph took it back, started shaking, threw one up, threw another one in, and he's all of a sudden gliding down the court. That's what I'm talking about. That's LeBron James playing with Steph Curry saying, no, you do your thing. Just as you know, Steph will have it, do his thing. Maybe it's unrealistic for me to think that it's going to work. Maybe that is a little bit romanticizing a specific moment or the idea that anything with Team USA carries over. But I can't get past that. I'm from Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland. And I'm saying to you that I would be fascinated by watching LeBron. I think Cleveland might be the better fit, honestly, especially if they're willing to trade Evan Mobley. But I am addicted to the idea of watching Steph and LeBron play together for a season.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and I'm with you, Wendy. We can put that in a capsule and keep it and bottle it up, and it'll be seared and tattooed in your memory forever. You know what else is tattooed in my memory forever? Watching those two dudes engage in a blood war. I want to keep those guys as competitors. We saw, and we knew it when we were watching it. We knew we were watching some of the highest level basketball that we were ever going to see, with those two guys and Kevin Durant at points going at it with each other. They are better to me as rivals when you think about history. When I think about basketball history, when I think about how I'm going to think about those guys down the line, it's probably selfish of me to want to see those guys separated as opposed to joining forces. This would be weirder to me than to watch Kevin Durant join in Golden State because there was no connective tissue with those guys. They had that one playoff series, and Kevin Durant had already decided before that point that he was going to be a Golden State Warrior. LeBron and Steph went from rocking with each other when Steph was at Davidson and college and everything else, and LeBron going to see him at the Final Four, to Steph becoming great enough for LeBron to hate him and despise him. And Steph was like, man, I thought we were cool. You were kind of big bro and da-da-da-da. And Steph had to realize that he had to recalibrate his brain because he was now a genuine threat to LeBron James. I want to see that relationship complete its arc where they are forever peers and friendly rivals as opposed to friends on the same day.
But wouldn't that make the story wouldn't that make the story that much better, Wendy?
No.
Like being able to put a bow on all of that. Like I covered the 2016 team, and just like you, Wendy, seeing the arc of that series, they go up 3-1, and then James and the Cavs come thundering back, and they take Steph, they take Draymond, they take the soul of that Warriors team. And that's going to stand in history forever. We will remember what happened that year, but then to see them team up and go after a championship together, doesn't that complete the story arc better than them ending on separate teams?
LeBron doesn't lead the league in putting bows on things. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It already happened. They were already teammates. They already have gold together. I will say, yesterday when we were working with Iman Shumpert,